Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We got Pooter and Scooter and Cooter over here. We just fed them over on Instagram. But we had Plinko here just a second ago, and he swam off as soon as I turned the camera on. There's Cooter. But I'd like to say also that we do not, Yellow Skunk Farms does not condone any type of drug use or sell any type of drugs or anything like that, do we, Scooter? You see me. We don't do it, do we? Nope. So if you're under 18, please leave. Because we do have a little bit of cannabis in here. What's left anyway. All we got left is a little bit of this Verdi skunk. This is the bottom nugs. We've taken everything else out except for the Phrase Marmalade over here. Go check that out real quick. This video isn't gonna be too long. We got things to do since it is Thanksgiving. I want to tell everybody that we're super thankful for everybody that's subscribed to our channel. I love doing this. This is one of my favorite things in the world, just to mess with this whole ecosystem. The first time I've ever done anything like this. It's not even a year of being turned on. So we have we're actually coming up on our 2-year anniversary on Instagram, and I think I got on YouTube. I started a channel a little bit before Instagram, yeah, we're coming up on this thing being built. It took me 10 months to build, and then this December, about December 20th, is when we actually filled the pond up, turned the pond pump on, and let the water flow. And then we had to shut her down 7 times from December 20th-ish till about January 17th is when I went back and looked, and that's about the day that I turned it on, and it's been running since. So this coming January 17th, the pump will be turned on for 1 year. So 360 days of non-stop water flow. And this is our finishing up our 3rd cannabis run. We'll be bringing in some new stuff. I've popped some of my Yellow Skunk Farms. I haven't really named it yet. It's just something I crossed. Took some blueberry skank from Yellow Hammer genetics, and I crossed it with some Daddy Fat Sacks from Nerds genetics, and that was by accident. And yeah, grown it 3 times now, and it's a big, strong plant. We had it tested at 28%. 28% THC. It was had a lot of CBD, like 4% CBD. Had it was 6% CBD, maybe 4%. What was the other one? Shit, can't think of it. I have the piece of paper around here somewhere. I'll have to dig it up and make sure I'm telling you the right thing. But it was a potent, got me super high. Didn't have much of a taste in the smoke, and that's why I really want to. It had a great smell, but it just didn't transfer over into the smoke. So that's why I want to continue to grow it and see if we can find anything that we like. See if we can get some of that blueberry. I know that blueberry's in there. It's got a blueberry, and it's got skunk one. It's got blueberry something. And it's also the Daddy Fat Sacks is Blue Dream, I think crossed with the AK-47, I believe. But I'll have to look those up before I go. But it's something like that. Look at the snails on the Kimmy Pure bag. Something that the snails are digging on the Kimmy Pure bag, huh? There's even a little shrimp there. Look at that little baby shrimp. Almost the size of that snail. A little bit bigger than the snail. But the snails are tiny. You can see, look. They're tiny. The shrimp have completely just, I mean, they're everywhere. Babies, tiny ones, big ones. Some of them you just can't even see. Hiding up underneath the algae. And the more of these guys we get in here, the better off we're going to be. They're cleaning the creek for us. What we have to do in order to keep some of this string algae, just keep it down a little bit. I don't want to get rid of it because it's food. So if I do want to get rid of it, this is the best way to get rid of it. It's just to use my hand, come in here, take it off, get the rock off of it, and then take this algae and stick it in our soil. Oh, we got gnats. Look at the, holy cow. I just touched the soil and got a bloom of fungus gnats. Did you see that? That's from, I know exactly what that's from. That's from the bokashi. Because if I lift this top off right now, we're going to get a bloom of fungus gnats. Because I didn't put this in a bag like we're supposed to. I was getting the CO2 from it. Well, now that it's dried out, I've got fungus gnat, bloom of fungus gnats. Let's get this out of here. Those fungus gnats, I'm not worried about those at all. Our biology will take care of those. They won't be able to lay eggs. Just set that out there. It's cold outside. Yesterday it was 70 degrees out here outside, and today it's like a high of 50. So the fungus gnats are just going to be a temporary thing. They won't be here long. The biology will, the springtails and the rove beetles, all those guys, when those fungus gnats go to lay their eggs, I only see them in this one spot right here. When they lay their eggs or their larvae, the springtails and rove beetles will eat them up. And all these will, once they run their cycle, they'll just die off. Eventually they'll just die right off, and we won't have to do anything. The biology will take care of them. They're just a nuisance, really. But in an area this big, we really, a little bit of fungus gnat pressure ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's good food for everything else. And we had Luna Whitcomb on the show last night on Let's Be Buds, and we posted that video on our channel. Great conversation. Something she had mentioned to me before was I should get a shoot, what am I trying to think of now? Praying mantis. We get praying mantis to take care of some of these black soldier flies. And I think that's a great idea. I think we might order us a praying mantis. See if we can get them to set up shop over there maybe, or over here, and have a nice little home. We've had one in here before we had this in here. When I just had my 4x4 over in this corner, one just came in. I don't even know how how it got in here, but it didn't stay long, or it died off. I don't know, it just disappeared. You can see our monstera. It's got a nice little new leaf coming. It's crazy how those things form like that. And they just unravel. Crazy. Remember, this one unraveled just not a week ago. Brand new. You can see how big it is. The camera don't really do it justice. That thing has doubled in size since we brought it in here. But everything's looking good. What do you think? Huh, Scoot? Yeah, that's Scooter. She's gotten big too. Huge. Huge turtle now, huh? What do you think? Since you should check out her turtle shell. You gotta go back in some videos, but if you go back and see her shell, how it's completely changed. Like, she had a lot of yellow. All that yellow is gone now. They're beautiful when they're young. The shells are just gorgeous. You see all these different patterns and stuff. All that goes away when they get older. But if you keep them clean, those shells can keep their pattern, and you know, they don't keep their shell clean. She can come on up here, no problem. She sits up there on that rock all the time. Excuse me. But like I said, we're thankful for everybody who's been following along on the channel. We appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.